It was past midnight when I heard the knock on the door. I glanced at the clock, far too late for anyone to be visiting. Reluctantly, I pulled my blanket tighter around me and got up. My feet met the cold floor as I made my way down the dark hallway. My heart raced, but I tried to calm myself. Maybe it's just a neighbor, or maybe I imagined it. When I reached the door, I hesitated. The house was eerily quiet. No one was supposed to be here. I peeked through the peephole but saw nothing. Just the empty, dim-lit street outside. I sighed in relief, about to turn away, but then... The knocking came again, louder this time. My hand trembled as I reached for the door handle. I cracked it open just a sliver. "Hello?" I called into the darkness, no answer. Only the soft rustle of wind through the trees. Confused, I was about to shut the door when I heard it, a soft, raspy voice from the other side. "Let me in, they're behind me." A chill ran down my spine. The voice sounded wrong, like it had come from somewhere deep, somewhere old. Without thinking, I slammed the door shut and locked it. The knocking stopped. But then, the sound of footsteps began, slow, deliberate, dragging across the floorboards from the inside of my house. I froze. It wasn't just the knocking that was scary. It was the fact that I was home alone. Or so I thought. I stood frozen, staring at the door, the footsteps still echoing in the silence. They were getting closer, dragging slowly but steadily, as if whatever it was didn't want to be heard but couldn't help itself. My pulse quickened. I backed away from the door, trying to make sense of what was happening. Maybe it's the house settling, I thought, but deep down I knew it wasn't that. The footsteps were too deliberate, too real. Suddenly the floorboards creaked behind me. I spun around, heart hammering in my chest. There was nothing, just the dark, empty hallway stretching behind me. I turned back to the door, my hand still clutching the cold knob. Should I check the house? Should I lock myself in a room? My mind raced, each option feeling more dangerous than the last. Then I heard it, tap, 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 from inside the house again. But this time, it wasn't on the floor. It was on the wall beside me, as if something was moving through the house, circling, watching. I didn't know what to do. The footsteps stopped. The knocking stopped. And then I heard something new, a whisper, soft and low, coming from the other side of the door. "Let me in, they're close." I could barely breathe. The voice was the same, but this time it felt like it was right next to me. Not on the other side of the door. I turned to run, but my feet wouldn't move. I was paralyzed with fear. Then the door opened on its own.